So on Tuesday night, PJ took us to Mountain View Buddhist temple to see the Taiko group rehearsing an epic Ajanika led by Sue and Yumi, who are also involved in Jundaiko, which is a performance group.
So Taiko playing, does it feel like we'll just need the central Taiko then?
We're out in the field, and by that time, so it's a short little, quick little kind of story, sort of.
I think it's going to be just to explain why everybody is all over the place and we're all calling them. And that's because we had all these people working in different fields, different kind of work. And so we're all just coming together.
And I don't know if this is true everywhere, but it seemed like a lot of the early generations that were here, Japanese American here, they did a lot around Tri-City and around the temple.
We had an amazing time. We joined in with Ajanika, and we also had the opportunity to to show them follow the fishing and talk about that process and that experience for us.
We also met Linda, who was involved with Stanford Taiko. That's it, that's all I can think of.
But no, it was really good to meet Linda because we were talking to her about Stanford's visit to the UK and the impact it had on our Gyoko youth Taiko, actually. And then, so a year ago, I bought a really awesome bachi bag from California that I ordered online, and I spoke to Terry, who is Taiko mom, online, and bought this bag from her. And she was talking about the World Taiko Gathering. Was I going? And I said no. And then I keep seeing lots of Taiko mom bachi bags here. And then we saw some people with them at Mountain View Buddhist Temple, and I thought, oh, I wonder if they know Taiko mom. And I'd emailed her the other week to say, oh, we're in LA and we're in the area, and she'd emailed back saying, oh yeah, it'd be nice to meet up, and I hadn't got back to her. So we were sat in the room, and then all of a sudden the woman next to me turns around and says, hi, I'm Terry. I sold you a bachi bag.
What was really brilliant about that night is that we were part of, we got to witness their process. They're also learning Ajanika, which is PJ's brilliant Obon piece celebrating Japanese American heritage and culture, and it's a kind of a real community building song.
We're thinking of having a drum in the middle, and then people with the flowers around it, and then another circle of drums, and then more people around that. If we fit.
And we obviously have written our own version of that, Follow the Fishing, or inspired by that for the same purpose. So we were invited to share that. So we were watching their process, and they were kind of trying to make Ajanika theirs. Their heritage is that their ancestors that came to America were flower growers, so that whole Mountain View area would be full of flower fields and orchards, and people were flower growers or gardeners. And so they were coming up with all sorts of different moves for Ajanika that involved lots of flowers, but also references to their religion as well, because they play Taiko because they are part of a Buddhist temple. So there was an awful lot of that as well. So it was really interesting to see how they were trying to integrate that into their version of Ajanika. And then it was great because we could show them Follow the Fishing. So we brought a little bit of Grimsby to California, and we showed it to them. Some of the people were actually stood at the sides, they were filming it, and some were trying to join in with the dance moves, and they loved it. They really, really loved it. So that was a real pleasure to be able to show that.
It was such an incredible energy, and we came away really buzzing from that group. So we would like to thank them for welcoming us, giving us food as well. There was food, and it was just really fun, and everybody was so nice.